Welcome to your August reading and to my channel, Earthly Energies. Thanks so much for taking the time to join me today, guys. Oh, I am so happy to be in August. It is officially August 1st when I'm recording this. July was a little rough for me, I must admit. Cancerian energy really took me for a ride. I am happy to be in Leo season. I love you guys. I appreciate your energies because it gets things going. So I like that. I like that a lot. Hopefully you guys are feeling good. Feeling ready to have a really great rest of your summer here, because I sure am. Alright guys, enjoy this energy outside. Release the negativity. Absorb that positivity, guys. That's why I do these outside. Forgive the bugs. They are quite active right now. I've got 1 week left and they are out of here. So if I'm swatting at them, I do apologize. I don't mean to irritate, just stare at the mountain there if it's bothering you. I apologize. I gotta do it outside. I'm an outside person. It's just the way I gotta do it. So, if you're new to my channel, guys, thanks for taking the time to check me out. If you like how I do things, hit subscribe, comment, subscriber, or giveaway down below, guys. That's for any of my subscribers. I will get you included into the giveaway, and I will also set you up with a free answer. Just let me know your question, okay? If you guys are returning, you are awesome. I love each and every one of you guys, especially, I didn't know if I was going to see you again. Okay, my channel got hijacked for 2 weeks, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not going to see anybody again. So I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to see you guys again. I'm happy I didn't lose you forever. So thanks for all your support. Everybody who reported that person, and I mean, some of you like went off on this person, and I just was like in the floor. But your dedication and your support and your love was just so heartwarming. I appreciate all of you guys so much. So very much. Alright guys, this is a general reading, okay, so take what fits and leave the rest. If you are interested in a private reading, let me know. Oh, and a special thank you to Crafty Tarot. He's awesome. He really helped me kind of support my emotions through that, so I was going to give a special shout out to him. So I appreciate that. If you want something specific to you, if you're trying to make a big decision, let me know. Reach out. I do have some specials going on. I have a fantastic one going on between now and the 4th. It's 30 minutes for 20 bucks. I don't usually do that, but I'm just throwing it out there. I like to do it every so often. So check that out, guys. Otherwise, book a private reading if you need to. Do something extended. I do have a monthly membership that also helps, okay? Just kind of keep on things. There's an extended available also, so take a look at that. That's going to go over messages from your person. It's going to go over timelines, actions to take, where this is headed overall, and we'll clarify everything in this reading as well. Okay? My comments are funny, guys, right now, and my comments in my community are all weird in my channel right now. I'm not able to look at all the past comments, okay? So if I owe you one, if you're one of the 100 I still had to do of those mini readings, let me know, and I will take care of that for you, like ASAP, okay? I can't access you guys anymore, unfortunately. But check me out on Instagram, Earthly Energies 1111, if you are wanting to get updates or access to those specials, okay? Alright, babe, thank you for bearing with me while I updated you. I tried to go through that pretty quick like here. Alright. And I do believe that was everything. Oh, and I do have your other readings coming up. I'm going to do health, love, and money, money and career, and overall relationships, okay? Alright, lovelies. Let's take a look at what's going on here. If July really took you for a ride and your chakras are just kind of all over the place, I do have a chakra rebalancing line. It's been very popular this last month. I've been using the heck out of it. If you just need a reboost of energy and direction and just releasing, let me know. And that information is down below also. So let's get into this, guys. The root of the issue, okay, the situation of the focal point of the month here in love is the Three of Pentacles. This is working together and working to look at everything you have and everything someone else has and seeing if you can build on it together. This is also an indication that the two of you individually have been working a lot on your creative focus is on yourself and recognizing what you have to bring to the table. So being in that self-love, excuse me, I have some allergies, guys, I apologize. Being in that self-love, being in this place of positive, optimistic cooperation, okay, seeing things from a positive perspective, from a growth perspective. This is moving into progression in a positive way, basically, okay? Because we've had or having a situation where someone is being emotionally neglected. Unfortunately, there's either been a separation, a loss of just emotion with a particular person in a certain way, but just not disappointment, just feeling the loss here. And overall, the situation is coming into a focal point. That's the whole point of August, is all that energy you guys came out of, that unknowing, that uncertainty, the riding through the changes, all of that was very, very difficult. And it left you feeling a little bit at a loss, with a void, right? It was just very intense, very overwhelming, very heavy weight of energy. The Knight of Swords is your past energy. And this is overall talking about how in the past there was a fast-moving energy that really caught your attention. And I feel like you thought it was going to turn into something that made sense, you know, and had some potential. It was very straightforward energy. It was also very blunt in the fact that about as quick as it started, or about as intense as it started, that's how quickly or intensely it ended, or took a pause there. Okay, so I do get the feeling here for some of you, you're letting go of an ex, okay? Or somebody that you were holding on to, that you had to see things from a different perspective. It's always been so fast in the past that you didn't take a moment to really stop and pause and see things for really what it is. You just kept going, right? But July and August are kind of forced, or an introspection and a realization that certain things aren't what they seem to be. In the future here, we have the Death card, and this is an indication to me that something is coming to a release, an end. A cycle is coming to an end. And I feel like for some of you, it's a person. For some of you, it's just an energy surrounding this person. It's the feeling that something is, an old way is continuing. It's not. It's ending. So for some of you, this is a behavior or an attitude that the person you care about or have an interest in has had in the past, and now they want to make they're refining themselves, basically, to try and make an impression to you that would otherwise be the starting point to something new, right? A new beginning. For others of you, it's the release of this person or the situation that is the new beginning, right? Oh my word, these bugs. And so it's the release of this old person that is giving you this new beginning, basically, okay? And the universe is wanting to tell you, you do have a beautiful new beginning that's happening. I mean, they want you to know right away that there's an offer that's coming around to reconcile your emotions, basically. And I don't know necessarily exactly how, if it's going to manifest into yet, but what I'm seeing is that your emotions, your fulfillment overall is being rewarded. Okay, the Spirit wants to show you through all these recognitions and through this intensity, it's coming out to be just as intensely beautiful, just as rewarding for doing that, okay? So, advice is, Ace of Cups is coming for you. So, you want to continue on your path of release so that you can get to that. You are on your way there. Okay, what's headed? The Hangman came out in the reverse. So, the message that I picked up was that we're coming out of a stagnancy, out of an unknowing, out of seeing things from kind of a naive place, or maybe just it was a delayed recognition of certain things, and it is hard. Oh man, is it hard. It's hard to see things for what it is sometimes. It's very possible that something came out some kind of information came out that gave you the recognition that you needed, maybe from a friend or somebody that really has your best interest, wanted to give you some kind of piece of information or guidance that helped you make this decision, okay? And about as soon as you make the decision, you have your opportunity come around. And this could also be, take the advice of your friends, take the advice of the people around you who are trying to help you and tell you, this is what this is how I feel about you, and I care about you, and this is what I think is actually happening. Those truths, that is pure love, okay, from the people who care about you. Yeah, it might make you feel a little bit stuck for a second. It might make you, what does this mean? How am I going to handle this situation? And what is it going to do for me in the future? What is this, how does this all play into everything in the past too, like all the energies you've put out from the past? Like, I feel like some of you are like, man, was that just a waste of time? What do I even do about this energy, or this decision? And so for some of you, you might get a little bit stuck in that particular moment. What you can do to change that into a positive direction, and a direction that you would ultimately like it to go, is to become the King of Swords. Be very honest with yourself. Be very honest with your intentions. This is coming across to the universe and the people that you have intention for with a very clear conscience. It's taking that ethical approach to what you deserve and what you will tolerate, and taking that moment to go in and think a little bit more in a deeper layer, a deeper level rather, that's going to bring you out of the hangman position. The person you're dealing with could certainly help out by recognizing your emotions and validating your feelings and what happened, producing some type of recognition, I guess is what I'm feeling, something that helps produce a structure, because it recognizes the upheaval, right, that you went through this whole time with your emotions and are going through probably at the moment with some things. Recognizing that helps you build a new foundation. So whether or not they come around and do that, it's possible. But what I'm seeing is, overall, you not worrying about if this person comes forward or not, and you just focusing on the truth of the situation and what you need to do moving forward, that's all you need to worry about. Give some of this control to the universe and let them ride this forward with you, so that you have an understanding of where you're going, what they want you to accept about where you're going and what's going on. You're coming into a 9 of Pentacles, a very, very, very solid position moving forward for a relationship. I kind of get the impression somebody is watching you. I don't have any pages here or anything, but I get the feeling like someone is watching your success, and if it's not somebody, it's the universe, okay? The universe is like, wow, this Cancer just like went through all of this and is coming out on top, and we are going to like heavily, heavily reward her. Not only with a wish fulfillment, but with emotional fulfillment, right? Oh, look at all this Ace of Cups, and we've got the Star card. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. Allowing you to feel very confident about your decision. That's what I'm getting. If you're hesitant about making a decision, if you've been avoiding making some choices or looking at things for truly what it is, this is your reassurance, letting you know that whatever's coming your way, it is so worth whatever you've got to release or come to terms with. So worth it, okay? So worth it. All right, guys. Let's take a look at how everything the overall energy of the person you're dealing with. You've got the Moon and the Temperance card. The universe is all over this. I mean, they have got a serious hand in this situation here. Big time. Whether they want it or not, this is happening. This is the energy of the person you're thinking about, that this reading is about for you. Okay? The time is coming to move into a position where things can come forward. Illusions are no more. So what you really need is for this person to come out and really recognize some of these things, whether they're going to do it or not. Well, the universe is sure trying to push them towards that. Okay? Because that's what's deserving. That's what's the right thing to do. Okay, morals and values, we talked about that a little bit ago. You have a very good impression on where you sit with that. So do they. This recognition just sets you in an even higher position. You're in a very confident space. This just helps you ride like way above in the vibration there, okay? I just wanted to kind of see where their energy was. Okay, let's take a look at Aries here. Taurus, Gemini. Taurus got 2 cards. Cancer. Leo. Virgo, Libra. Scorpio, Sag. Come back. Ooh. Scorpio, Sag. Cap. Too many for caps. Alright, the wheel kept trying to come out, so it's coming out for caps. Okay, Aquarius and Pisces. Pisces got 2. Okay. So if you're working with an Aries has the Palace of Pentacles, a good month to talk to an Aries in regards to structure and foundation. I also get an impression that you're going to see forward movement from an Aries if you're dealing with one. A lot to do with foundation, a lot to do with this 3 of Pentacles and making a foundation work. So I could see a possible reconciliation or at least a positive outcome if you're working with an Aries, okay? Taurus, strength and the 9 of Wands in reverse. So they are working on strength here. If you're waiting for one to come around, that's what they're kind of dealing with, is coming to terms with some things, having enough strength and bravery to really move forward and show perseverance here and show and make the right move when it comes to what you deserve and really what they know what they did is putting you in a position of just making you very tired. And it's taking a little bit of success from you. So in Taurus in particular here, I feel like they're struggling a little bit with maybe admission, just kind of admitting some things, or letting, you know, they're very structured when it comes to certain things. So it's very possible that this Taurus you're dealing with here is just not feeling in their element right now, okay? And I guess I'm picking up more, this might be someone you want to let them come to you this month. Okay, so if we have, what did I say? I'm sorry, I said 9 of Wands. I meant the 6 of Wands. I do apologize. 6 of Wands in reverse. Opposite of victory, basically, feeling a little bit discouraged about the situation, okay? So they're trying to work through their head. 9 of Wands for a Gemini. Geminis are feeling very good. So confident, stepping it up here. So you could definitely see some progression with the Gemini. Feeling pretty confident this month, okay? So a good month to come to terms with some things. If you're working with a Cancer, another Cancer here, we've got a very good indication you guys are coming to terms with things and seeing eye to eye. And I can see that, especially seeing as how being able to come to terms and clear the conscious and have honest truth. If you're working with another Cancer, I think it's just going to kind of flow. And you guys are going to come to quick terms and feel much better about this. Okay. So we have a Leo here. If you're working with a Leo, Queen of Swords, could be a little bit sharp. So be cautious if you're working with a Leo. You don't want to have, you know, a pissing match here. You just want to be able to see eye to eye on things. It could be a very good conversation, but I can see it's a little bit more straightforward and to the point on things as opposed to emotional. Okay, it's more communication about truth and justice and things like that, as opposed to heartwarming, okay, if you're working with a Leo. So don't expect too much. Let them kind of flow into their energy. If you're working with a Virgo, we've got King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is great for Virgos. This is in their element as well. They're definitely an earthy sign, so a bit down to earth, able to communicate, able to see things from a lighter perspective, a little bit more down to earth. Virgos have come out of some intense energy, so a good month to come to terms and to work on some things with a Virgo. So positive. So far, not too bad when it comes to the zodiacs as far as communication here. I'm not seeing any crazy turmoil, but just feeling through good timing on some of these, okay? Now we got the Magician in the reverse for, I'm sorry, I forgot Libra. Libras are feeling awesome as well. So we've got the Lovers feeling very, very ready to make this move, ready to make this conversation happen, come to good terms, okay? I see some really great things happening if it comes to a Libra. Libras are really in a mode this month of finding that solid structure within their family and having those boundaries set and just feeling safe and knowing where everybody stands. So good progression with a Libra this month. If you're working with a Scorpio, Scorpios might be having a little bit of a crisis when it comes to you, okay? Cancer, they could be trying to retreat a bit to kind of look at things and figure out where they stand with some with themselves, with their emotions, with their future, all that kind of stuff, okay? So I can see where a Scorpio might be in a little bit of an introspection and not exactly manifesting the most positivity this month when it comes to you guys. Interesting. I wonder what's going on with the Scorpios. All right, 3 of Pentacles came out again if you are working with a Sag. And so this is great. This is, you guys are coming to quick terms. I mean, getting right to the money here. Right, and I don't mean literally, but I mean right to the meaning of the matter. Quick progression. You flow right through it. Okay, I feel like that's going pretty good with a Sag. You guys just get kind of straight to the point there. The Wheel of Fortune with a Capricorn. So if you're working with a Capricorn, then at least what I'm feeling is, you know, wheels definitely started turning with destiny and of change here when it came to the Capricorn. They are feeling a lot better in this particular month than they were last month. So you might have even stayed clear of a Capricorn for the last few weeks. But now is a very good time to move forward and talk with them. So they're feeling good. They're feeling optimistic, whereas they weren't so much in the past few weeks. Okay, so good timing. I'm glad they're feeling better. 4 of Cups. This is for an Aquarius. So I'm feeling like you have an Aquarius on your mind. They have you on their mind, and everybody's reminiscing in a very positive way with an Aquarius. Thinking about each other, trying to find positive ways to come together. But you're on their mind. You're on their mind quite a bit. The wheels are cranking. They're trying to get things flowing on how they want to move forward here with you. But very positive. Look at all this energy from last month. I mean, it was rough, but look, everybody's kind of like going in the right direction. They're looking at stuff properly. They're optimistically addressing things. Wow, it's pretty awesome. Palace of Palace of Wands and King of Wands. So if you're working with a Pisces, they're very passionate. Like, wow. Okay, you might have some fun with the Pisces. They're feeling it very charismatic and just magnetic, right? Very sexy, very steamy, very confident and bold, and I want to have fun and get out there. And they're in their element. They are happy and just in good spirits and want to show you a good time. So I think of all of them, Pisces feels fun. I like that. All right, so let's get a message from your guides, and we'll get into your extended. You are limitless. Cancer, yes you are. You can do anything that you choose. And wow, what a choice that you've got. I mean, pretty much almost every zodiac is a decent suitor for you this month because of the energies that you implemented last month. It's like you set the pace for for August to be, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna give you some of my energy. That way when I get into the next season here, I'm just flowing in it, all right? And that's what you did. You kind of set the pace here of exactly where you wanted things to go. And everybody's flowing pretty good for you. I like this. All right, lovelies. I'm going to get into your extended. Thanks for joining me. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.